Today we have added DeMar DeRozan to the Kings, and we are going to sim the next few seasons. Just a few days ago, we saw DeMar DeRozan in a sign-in trade with the Chicago Bulls and I believe the San Antonio Spurs that resulted in DeMar DeRozan going to the Kings, Harrison Barnes going to the Spurs. I honestly have no clue where Duarte ended up. Over the course of the next couple weeks, I'm going to go through all the major trades and free agency signings, including guys like Mikal Bridges, guys like Paul George, and go ahead and go through their sims and see what those teams look like over the course of the next couple years. First on the list, though, is DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. A beautiful season for them 2 years ago, a solid season for them last year, but definitely a step down. They are hoping that DeMar DeRozan is that missing piece. We'll go ahead and see if he is here in year number 1. As usual in these sims, I have absolutely no control in all of those sims that I'm going to do for DeJounte Murray, Paul George, all that sort of stuff, and any other future trades I will have no control over. As usual, Luka Doncic wins MVP here in season number 1, 26.5 points per game, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Absolutely unreal stuff. Rookie of the year is Alex Sarr of the Washington Wizards. For our Kings, it was another season of mediocrity, exactly where they were last year, I believe. They're either the 9 or the 10 seed. I really can't remember, actually. It's one of the two. But yeah, we are in the play-in. It really was not all that good of a season. Playing 500 basketball. Let's go ahead and see what we can do in this play-in game, and we are eliminated. So year number 1 for DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. It looks like it is going to be a tough one. Shea, Western Conference Finals MVP. Donovan Mitchell, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And we have a Thunder Cavs Finals, and the Thunder sweep their way through, as I'm sure we're going to see many times in this sim. 33 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, and a block for Shea. Unreal stuff. And as you can see, the Chicago Bulls, who traded away DeMar DeRozan, actually had a better season than the Sacramento Kings. Hopefully, much more improvement to come here in season number 2. Here's a look at the Kings going into their second season, and DeMar DeRozan has dropped down to an 82 overall at the age of 36. So he is going the wrong way, but their youngster, Devin Carter, up to a 77 overall now in his second year of his rookie deal. Pretty much the exact same squad. I think a lot of what we're relying on here is going to be Keegan Murray, Sabonis, and Fox continuing to rise up, mainly Fox and Keegan Murray. DeRozan is kind of starting to regress here over the course of the next couple years. We'll see what we can do in year number 2. Last season it was a 9 seed. Can we do better? And as always, guys, be sure to let me know if you have any ideas you want to see. Could be something to do with something that didn't even happen in real life. I do love doing a good what if simulation. One of my biggest videos I've ever done was if that Luka and Trae Young trade never happened. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will definitely get around to them once I roll through all these trade and free agency videos. In season 2, it is Shea who wins MVP at 25, 6 and 9, 1.6 steals, 1.1 blocks for him. For your Sacramento Kings, the exact same season as we had last year. We are the 9 seed again. In the play-in again, we're going to have to go 2 for 2 in order to face off against the unreal Oklahoma City Thunder, and we aren't going to make it out of the first play-in game once again, so we'll have another year in the playoffs without the Sacramento Kings. Luka, Western Conference Finals MVP, and Jalen Brunson, Eastern Conference Finals MVP, leads to a Mavs-Knicks Finals, and the Knicks sweep their way past, and it is a 38.7 assists, 2.5 rebound Finals MVP performance from Jalen Brunson, 62% from 3 in the 4 games. And that is 2 seasons down super quick for your Sacramento Kings, and still no playoff games yet. Here's a look at the squad heading into the 3rd and final season of the sim. Fox does get up to a 90 overall. Sabonis drops to an 88. Keegan Murray stays at an 84. And Devin Carter continues to move his way up, now an 80 overall. I don't know if he's the backup now or if they still play Malik Monk as the 6th man in 2K. Andre Drummond to the squad as well, getting ourselves a nice backup center. Really not expecting much out of this squad, if I'm being fully honest. Hopefully we can be one of the top 6 seeds and avoid the play-in and at least get one playoff series in these 3 years. Let's see if they can do it here in the 3rd and final season. Jokic wins MVP in the 3rd and final season. 24 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 1.5 steals for Nikola Jokic. Sacramento Kings missed the playoffs. Not a single playoff series in the entire sim for them. Just an unbelievably disappointing 3 years for the Sacramento Kings after making a massive trade. Anthony Edwards, Western Conference Finals MVP. LaMelo Ball, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And we have a Hornets Timberwolves Finals, and it is the Hornets who win in 5 games, led by LaMelo, who averages 16 assists and 3 steals in the series. That is unreal. Here's a look at the final roster for this team. DeMar DeRozan, De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, Desmond Bane, Malik Monk, Devin Carter, Vince Williams. So it appears that Sabonis did get traded in that final season as they attempt to try to rebuild, restructure. I'm really not sure, but this sim did not go well for the Kings. Hopefully for them, it goes much better in real life. His 3 years in Sacramento, his stats did see a pretty steep decline, not only from no longer being the #1 option like he was in Chicago or San Antonio, but also the fact that he is nearing 40 years old. 16 points, 15 points, and then 12 points in that final year. Assists took a dip, steals took a dip, blocks took a dip. Pretty much everything you can imagine. Even that 3-point percentage also had a down year, although he did have a very good year in the 25-26 season. It does appear as though he's going to retire in the next couple years, if not in this very offseason, with how these last few seasons have gone for him. But that's how it went for the Sacramento Kings. Let me know how you think this is going to pan out in real life. Do you think this is going to work out for the Kings? Do you think it's not going to work out for the Kings? If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I've got videos that I'm going to be making for the next couple weeks about every trade, free agency move, well, all the major ones. I'm not going to be talking about, Jordan McLaughlin joining the Kings here. But like I said, if you made it to the end, I really, really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. It is so helpful for the channel. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this and hit that bell so you can be one of the first people to see the new videos. Leave a comment about how you think it's going to go for the Kings or any of the other teams in this sim, and any video ideas you have, feel free to drop them in the comments below as well. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.